car talks. Well, go on, people. I want to start some car talks, man. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to the fitness industry. Like and subscribe. Yeah. But there's one thing I want to talk about, and it's been going on for time now on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and it is glorifying obesity. Disclaimer, if you get offended, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend, but I'm just speaking my facts and my opinions on the subject of whatever we're talking about. Glorifying obesity, do I think it's acceptable? For me, no. And I was talking to my friend yesterday, and I was like to him, I'm so glad that I was born when I was born, because if I was born in like the late 2000s, then who knows what, if you know me, then you know the journey I've been through. I was obese at one point. You could probably, well, technically I'm obese now, but we all know it's muscle density and all of them things there. Can't find my keys. But yeah, I was obese at one point, but instead of people glorifying it, it was kind of a thing where it weren't normal. Let's be real, it isn't normal being like abnormally big. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I was obese, I wanted to get down. My goal, like essentially, I didn't know I could get to where I got to right now, but my goal was just to trim down. I wanted to look skinny. Do you get what I'm saying? I wanted to look athletic. All my cousins were athletic, my friends were athletic, and that was my whole goal. But it seemed a long way away, if you get what I'm saying. So if you're coming from obesity, I was 18 stone. I'm not too sure how many pounds that is, but I'll put it on the screen. But I was 18 stone on the close to the 19 stone mark. And it's crazy because to think about it now, where I'm probably about 92, 91 kg, thinking, yo, I would never get to this point. This stage. It's crazy to think now, but it could have been different if I was living in the early 2000s. I mean, late 2000s. Reason being, like, you see all of this fat acceptance and everything, and glorifying obesity, and I'm thinking to myself, how can you glorify something that has health implications? I don't get it. Same with other things as well. We'll get into that on a different day. But steroids, people glorifying and promoting that, you know what I mean? These things are big in terms of fitness, influential things, but at the same time, it's like it's the negative bits that overweigh the positives. There's obesity, I don't see any positives in being obese. Do you get what I'm saying? I watched the video, and I was gonna do a breakdown on this video. My bad, I can't find my keys. Oh, here it is. I was gonna do a breakdown on this video, but there's this guy called and forgive me if I say his name wrong, Nick Avocado or something like that. And I was watching his videos, bro. He started off at 160 pounds on YouTube. This guy, he does mukbangs. He was a vegan, and then he changed from vegan to normal, and started slating veganism and whatever it's called. And then he reached to, I think, I'm not too sure if he's still at that, but he reached 350 pounds. So imagine going from 160 to 350 pounds. That's crazy. And he glorifies obesity. I was watching one of his videos, his latest video, where he's eating abnormal amounts of food, and like I like treats, and I like treats. I'm a big foodie, but watching him, bro, it made me sick. I can't lie, it made me put off them foods, because the way he's eating, and it's disgusting, and he's glutton, it's greedy, fam. So when I was seeing him do that and kind of measuring his waist, and he's like, yeah, like glorifying how big his waist is, saying his waist was 32 when he started, and now it was like, it doubled, yeah, it was 64. He's got a waist of 64 inches, and he's proud. and one of his videos is in his penthouse. Fair enough, he's made his money, but at the same time, how long is he going to last realistically? You know what I mean? And I'm seeing this and I'm like, you can't be glorifying obesity and letting younger kids that are obese think that obesity is okay. You get what I'm saying? Now, let me get this straight. I haven't got a problem with people that are obese. I ain't got a problem with people that are overweight. I respect everyone and have compassion for everyone. Do you get what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, do not glorify obesity. It's not something to be glorified about, because obesity can kill. It can, you know what I mean? So, like, overly eating, you're gonna eat yourself into 6 feet under, man. You know what I mean? And there's a load of people that glorify obesity. It tends to be, in my opinion, the female section that glorifies it more than the male section. That's what it tends to be. You get me? But, well, comment down below if you think I'm wrong with that. But it tends to be that section that I find anyway. And I'm like, nah, man, we can't be glorifying obesity. That is wrong in all aspects. You get me? You're basically saying unhealthy is the new cool, which it isn't. Trust me, it isn't. When I was unhealthy, it was not cool. The only cool thing about it is eating, and you're thinking this food is nice, but it's killing you inside. And then the health implications with that is crazy as well. So I thought to just talk about it a bit. And these YouTubers, these TikTokers, you get me, all of these influencers that are trying to influence obesity, just think about it. Think about what you're trying to do. You're trying to glorify unhealthiness. Does that make sense? That's like me trying to glorify being poor and broke, in a sense, where I'm advertising, yeah, you need to be poor, but I know that being poor leads to bills not being paid, leads to, you know, no living costs not being paid. You can't live anywhere. You can't get you're not getting a job. You get me? Laziness, all of these, I wouldn't even say skills, all of these excuses that people make where it comes to you can't make money and it's like that to me. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you're glorifying obesity, you're saying eat what you want, don't measure your calories, don't even bother with fitness, you're all good the way you are. You get me? There's no health implications. That's all a lie. That's all a lie. So when I'm talking about it, you get me, I'm real passionate about it, because at the end of the day, as I said, I was obese. You get me? I was 18 stone at the age of 15/16. And I don't know, that was when I measured it. Do you get what I'm saying? I could have been heavier than that. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, it's not nice being obese. It's not normal. But I have compassion for people that are obese and overweight. I don't have any problems with any people being obese or overweight, as long as you're not advertising it to others and saying being obese is okay, because in reality, it's not. And all these YouTubers and influencers that are advertising obesity, just think about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you can be okay in your own body. I'm not saying don't be okay in your own body, but just don't advertise unhealthy living, because it's not healthy. Simple as, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm gonna be doing more of these vlogs. Well, not vlogs, these car talks. What should we talk? What should we call it? Car. I don't know. Car talks, man. You get me? Real talk. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, there's a number of topics that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna have some guests and stuff like that. But this is the first episode, so yeah, like and subscribe if you want more videos like this, and drop some topics down below you want me to discuss. Not too, you know, out there, because there's some topics that can, yeah, touch a nerve a bit. But yeah, just drop some topics down below. And yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.